Welcome to Opinion. For starters, let me tell you that my opinion is my opinion. I have no papers, I have no backup, I have no proof, I have no data, statistics that I normally provide to you when I talk editorial. Editorial, I talk facts. And my analysis are based on the facts. This, in opinion, my analysis are based on what I think. So, I have no facts or proof to give you. So, the point is, take it with a pinch of salt. You believe in it, you agree to me, great, write down. If you don't agree to me, also great, write down. Write down in the comment box. Let me hear what you have to think. Okay, let me come to the subject in hand. The other day, I was sitting with a lot of friends, old advertising guys. And it all started with Patent Act and patent laws and all that. And then it went into law, IPC, Indian Penal Code, justice system, justice, judges, and the works and how intrinsic law is in India and how it's made and how it's followed and so on and so forth. It was quite interesting to hear because there was a couple of lawyers too, senior lawyers in that gathering. It was pretty interesting to hear. I got into my car as always and then I started thinking, ki yaar, is there anything called as justice? Does justice exist? I was talking about India in particular, but also in the world. Is there anything called as justice? Like I asked before, a young girl was raped in Delhi, and rightly so. Her rapists, 4 of them, were hanged to death. And here in Gujarat, a young girl called Bilkis Bano was raped and her family was killed. And her rapists are scot-free. And I say this all the time, and I am going to say this all the time. Because I want people to remember, because our memory is short. I want us to remember. What justice is this? One place, they get hung, you take life out of them, which is fine. And at one place, you set them free and the society garlands them. So what is justice? What is justice? You see, a chief minister of a state could be arrested tomorrow or day after for some few crores, not few, maybe 100 crores, 200 crores, 500 crore corruption case, alleged corruption case. He may be arrested. 3 of his members are already arrested. He behind bars. He could be arrested. Whereas there is one person who is an MP, member of parliament, who is alleged sexual harassment, who is alleged of sexual harassment while the husband was waiting outside. He molested the wife is what the allegation is, but he is roaming free. Kai ka justice? What justice? So paisa liya to justice. Paisa ka problem kiya to boss andar jayega. Especially if you are an opposition party. But ठीक है, rape, sexual allegation, ठीक है, वो it's okay, चलता है. You're fine. Is that what justice is? Our justice system seems to be talking more than they act. It is like watching a theater. It is like watching a movie where the hero comes and bashes that villain, 6 villains, one dishum and another. Everybody goes and finally saves the damsel in distress and story, the end. Sounds good, looks very good, feels excellent. But end of the day, hota kuch nahi hai. Nothing is real. I don't know. I find the same with my justice system. When I read the newspaper, I feel so good. I feel damn good. This is what the judge said. This is what the Chief Justice said. Oh, this statement of the Chief Justice. Oh, I should revere him. What a statement he made. But that's where it ends. That is where it starts. That's where it ends. Nothing happens beyond that. Finally, the rich and the powerful almost manipulates everything. A small thief, who robbed a shop under our office, that thief was caught, arrested. He is in for 2 years. Small thief. He must have robbed what? 500 rupees? 600 rupees? Thief tha, Baba. So correct. But a Vijay Mallya stays in a mansion in London. Parties every night. Kuch nahi hota hai. Nothing happens to him. He's mocking your judiciary. He's mocking our judiciary, saying that kar le jo karna hai. And rightfully so, kuch nahi hota hai. So, where is justice? Where is justice? So then I started thinking, there is justice for the poor and the middle class? Because if we do something wrong, if we break a signal, that Havaldar will come and abuse you. You don't pay taxes, you are delayed in paying taxes, or there is some error that you do in your GST, that inspector talks to you like you are a worm. He talks to you like you are a dog. But when there are people who swindles in billions of dollars, nothing happens. Nothing happens. So is all of this justice meant for poor people? So then, we should not call justice for all. We should not call it for justice for all. We should call it justice for the commons. At least let us start being honest with ourselves. Justice for the commons, justice for the lords. ऐसा होना चाहिए. 2 courts. एक जो कॉमन आदमी को तकलीफ देता है, जो तो कॉमन आदमी को जज करता है, जो इट इज वेरी सिंपल. एनीथिंग यू डू रॉन्ग एंड यू आर पुट बिहाइंड बार्स, फाइंड, tortured, abused, humiliated. And justice for the royals, the lords, where you are treated very well, you are allowed to do. If you are a big man, the bigger you are, the bigger crime you can commit. The biggest you are, the biggest crime you can commit. You know, something like China that fellows do na. That in China, I'm told that, if a man commits crime, he can actually pay somebody else to go and sit in the bar, behind bars. Commit crime, मैंने किया, पैसा दो उसको, वो जाके जेल संभालेगा. I don't know. I used to laugh at it, but now, come to think of it, are we all like this? Aren't we all like this? Kaika justice? What justice are we talking about? So, this is the point I wanted to make today. Think about it. Think about your own stories. Think about what we are facing in lives. Think about the time when the way we are humiliated. For the smallest of, not even crime. Most of us don't commit crime. We commit errors. For the smallest of error, the way you are humiliated. Versus when somebody does a crime and say, कर जो करना है. देखते हैं. Aren't justice different for these two people? Isn't the justice system different for these two people? And isn't the definition of justice, the sheer definition of justice, different for these two people? That's what I want you to think. Till I see you next time. That's next Sunday at 9 o'clock. Namaskar.